Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Carly and welcome to my YouTube family. So today's video is going to be my Best of Beauty 2019 Drugstore edition. I recently posted my high-end edition, so make sure to check that video out. I'll link it down below. So today I'm going to show you all of my favorite products I used throughout 2019 of drugstore beauty products. There are so many amazing launches this year from drugstore brands, so I was really excited to film this video. I've got so many amazing products to mention for my best of beauty products. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. I really appreciate it. Let's just jump straight into the video. If you'd like to see all of my Best of Beauty Drugstore Edition products for 2019, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to go by category. So first I'm going to talk about some body products, and I've been loving using body products throughout the past year. They just give such an amazing glow and radiance to the body to match the beautiful highlights that you can do on your face. So I have two favorite body products, and they are both from ColourPop and Soul Body, which is the sister brand of ColourPop. So the first one I have here is the Soul Glow Oil. This is such a beautiful product. This one is in the shade Rosé, so it's a rose gold color. And this just looks so beautiful. It's a glowing oil, so it just gives that beautiful shine and shimmer to the body. I love to use it on my shoulders and on my collarbones, and I just think it looks so radiant. It just gives that extra pop of glow to the skin, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. So I've loved using this one throughout 2019. And the second product from Soul is the Shimmering Dry Oil. This one is in the shade Soft Gold, and this is just the most beautiful oil. It has such a beautiful reflex of a shimmering gold, and it just looks amazing. It gives that more of a champagne pearl look to the skin, and it's just so radiant. The shimmer isn't too glittery, it's not full-on sparkly, but it just gives that beautiful shine and gleam look to the skin. So if you are looking for some body products on the more affordable side, I definitely recommend these ones from Soul. Moving on to some sprays, I have two favorite sprays. The first one here is from Morphe, and this is the Continuous Setting Mist. This is hands down been one of my favorite setting sprays that I've used. It is so amazing. I can't get over the smell. It just smells incredible, and it is probably the most finest mist that I've owned and that I've seen on the market. It's just amazing. I'll have to show you how amazing it is. You can see how just very gentle and fine the mist is, and it just smells incredible. It's amazing. I definitely highly recommend trying out the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. It's definitely been one of my favorite setting sprays for 2019. And another spray I've really enjoyed using is this one here from L'Oreal. This is the Shake and Glow Illuminating Spray, Luminous Setting Spray, and this one is amazing. It's 24-hour hydration, so I like to use this one before I apply my skincare, just to give my skin some extra moisture. And I also like to use it to set my face at the end of the day as well. This one smells incredible as well, so definitely recommend trying out these setting sprays if you're looking for a new setting spray on the more affordable or drugstore end. Okay, now for primers, I have one brand that's been my favorite drugstore primer, and it is from Maybelline. There are two different versions. The first one here is the Master Prime Illuminating Primer, and then we have the Master Prime Hydrating Primer. These two are so underrated in my opinion. I absolutely love them. If you want that luminous look to your skin, the Illuminating Primer is definitely beautiful. And if you need more hydration and moisture, this one here is incredible. I use this one today. Just makes my skin look so much more hydrated and glowing, and I just absolutely love the way my foundation and my other makeup sits over the top of these. So highly recommend these two. They are really great drugstore primers. Next up is foundation. I have managed to narrow it down to 3 foundations. I can't believe how many amazing foundations were launched from drugstore and affordable brands this year. I definitely think the drugstore game in foundations has lifted quite a lot, and some of my favorite foundations are now drugstore. So the first one I want to talk about is Revlon. This one here is the Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish Foundation. I absolutely love this one for that more of a natural light to medium coverage foundation. This one just looks so incredible on the skin. It's a little bit more of a dewy finish, so if you like that more glowing, radiant look, you'll definitely love this one from Revlon. And next is this one here from Maybelline. This is the Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Foundation, and this one is definitely full coverage. If you're looking for a full coverage drugstore foundation, this is definitely the one to try. I can't believe how amazing it looks on the skin. It looks flawless. It doesn't look too heavy. It just gives that full coverage look, but still looks beautiful and light on the skin. So definitely highly recommend trying out this one if you're looking for that more of a fuller coverage foundation. And the last foundation has probably been my favorite to use throughout the year from the drugstore, and it is this one here from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I can't get over how amazing this looks on the skin. I'm wearing it today and it just gives the most amazing light to medium coverage, but it just looks so beautiful. It still looks like your skin, but it just covers beautifully, and I just can't say enough good things about this one. It's a little bit more of a liquidy texture, so it does feel very lightweight on the skin, but it does cover and it just looks incredible. So if you haven't tried out this one from L'Oreal, I definitely recommend. It's definitely one of my favorite foundations I tried this year in 2019. Next up is concealer, and I found concealers really hard to narrow down. There were some amazing launches from the drugstore for concealers this year, so I've managed to pick out 4. The first one has been my favorite concealer this year, and it is from e.l.f., and this is the 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This one has been cited as being very similar to the Tarte Shape Tape, and I do agree in terms of the coverage. It's probably not as hydrating as the Tarte Shape Tape one, but it definitely covers it really well. If you want a full coverage concealer, you cannot go past this one here. They are bringing out a hydrating one, which I am really looking forward to trying, but in terms of a full coverage concealer, e.l.f. is definitely the one to try. Next, I have this one here from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible More Than Concealer, and this one just gives such amazing full coverage once again. It's a little bit more hydrating than the e.l.f. one, and I find it's just a little bit more of a liquidy texture. The e.l.f. one is quite thick and creamy. This one's a little bit more of a liquid, but it does cover really, really nicely on the skin. So I've loved using this one throughout 2019. Next, I have this one here from Maybelline, and this is the Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer. And the drugstore has definitely brought out some amazing full coverage concealers, and this one is definitely no exception. I would say this one is in between the L'Oreal and e.l.f. one in terms of the product being more liquid or more cream. It kind of sits in the middle, and this one just blends out beautifully on the skin. I absolutely love this one, so I definitely recommend trying out this one from Maybelline as well. And the last concealer I have to mention is this one here from Milani. This is the Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer. This one has been my go-to everyday natural concealer. It's a little bit more of a lighter to medium coverage, very hydrating, and I just love the way it looks on my skin. None of these concealers crease on me, which is why they have been my favorite ones throughout the year. But if you're looking for more of the natural look concealer, this Milani one is definitely worth a try. Okay, moving on to powder. My favorite pressed powder, hands down, throughout the year 2019 is the one from Maybelline. This is the Fit Me Set and Smooth powder for normal to dry skin. This is just the best drugstore powder I've ever tried in my opinion, and it's one of my favorite powders all round, including high end. So this is just incredible. I absolutely love how smooth and how hydrating it is on my skin. It doesn't make my skin look too dry or doesn't give that patchy dry look to the skin either. So if you have not tried out this one from Maybelline, you need to try it. It's amazing and you won't look back, and it's so affordable being from the drugstore as well. So I definitely love using this powder. And my favorite loose powder for the year was this one from Morphe. This is the Bake & Set Setting Powder Translucent. This one is amazing for baking under the eyes and down the center of the face. It just has that slight hint of color, more of a beige tone, so it's not too white, which can sometimes give that more white cast look on the skin. This one is just incredible. It's really finely milled powder, so it just brushes away and just gives that more flawless, smooth look to the skin. So I've been loving using this powder from Morphe. Next up is bronzer, and I have 2 favorite bronzers to mention. The first one here is from Maybelline. This is the City Bronzer, and this one is just incredible. It's a little bit more of a cooler toned bronzer. So if I'm wanting to go for that more of a bronzed contoured look in one, I'll use this one here. And it's such a smooth finish powder. It is matte and it just blends out beautifully on the skin. I've really enjoyed using this bronzer throughout 2019. And another bronzer I've really enjoyed using is this one from Morphe. This is the Glamour Bronze Face and Body Bronzer, and this one is huge. It's going to take me a really long time to get through this one here. I did use it on my skin today, and this is just such an amazing bronzer. It's more of the warmer tone, and I just love the way it looks on my skin. And I have used this to contour down the sides of my nose as well. So this bronzer is incredible from Morphe, very affordable, and it just looks beautiful. It blends out amazing on the skin and just gives you that beautiful, warm, sun-kissed look. Moving on to some contour products, and first I have some cream contour products. The first one I have really been loving are these ones here from LA Girl. These are the Pro Conceal High Definition Concealers. but I use these as contour colors and they are incredible. I have two shades. The first one here is Beautiful Bronze. This one gives that slightly more warmer contoured look. And the other shade I have is Toast, which gives that more sculpted contour look as well. So these two are incredible. They are so affordable. I think they're about $2 online, and they just blend into the skin beautifully. Being concealers, they just blend in and give that nice smooth contoured look to the skin. So I've loved using these two from LA Girl. And the other cream contour products I have loved as well are these two from Colourpop. The first one here is one of the No Filter concealers in the shade Dark 42. So just like the LA Girl ones, I use this one to contour. This one's a slightly lighter, warmer tone one. So if I just want a very natural, everyday contour, this is the product I would use. And then I also have the Colourpop No Filter sticks. This is actually a foundation stick that I use to contour with in the shade Dark 165N. And this one just gives that more of a stronger contour look. And being a cream, it blends out beautifully on the skin using a sponge or a brush. And I've just been really loving cream contouring throughout the year of 2019, and these have been my favorite drugstore affordable products. And for a powder contour, I have loved using this palette here from Morphe. This is the Highlight and Contour Palette number 8L, and this one has so many amazing shades in here. So you have your contour tones on this side and you have your highlights on this side. Very convenient to take traveling, and I especially love these two contour shades at the bottom. They just look incredible, blended by themselves as a powder contour or over a cream contour product to set. They just look so beautiful and smooth looking on the skin, and these highlights are really pretty to use as well. So I've loved using this palette from Morphe. Okay, moving on to some blush products. The first one I have is a cream blush. This one is from Colourpop, and this is one of the blush sticks in the shade Under Pressure. I've been really loving using cream products lately, especially blush and highlight. This one is such a beautiful coral peachy pink tone. Just gives that amazing flush of color on the cheeks when I'm going for more of a dewy cream look to my skin. So I definitely love using this one here from Colourpop. They have such an amazing range of shades as well, and very affordable. So if you're looking to try out a cream blush, I highly recommend trying out this one from Colourpop. And next I have two powder blushes. The first one here is from Colourpop as well, and this is the Pressed Powder Cheek Blush in the shade Fresh and Peachy. And peach blushes are just my all-time favorite, and this one here is just such a beautiful shade. It has a very slight hint of shimmer, but you can barely see it on the cheeks. It just gives that beautiful peach flush of color. Just looks amazing, and these colors are so versatile to use for any eye look or for more of a bold lip look as well. So this one just looks really beautiful on the skin. And lastly, I've also loved this one from L'Oreal. This is the Life's a Peach Blush Powder, and this is the one I'm wearing on my cheeks today, and this is just a very light, subtle peach glow to the skin. It does have a slight shimmer to it as well, but once again, it just gives that very slight radiant finish to it on the skin. So if you're looking for some peachier tone blushes, I highly recommend this one from L'Oreal and also the one from Colourpop. Okay, now for highlights. Highlighter has been one of the hardest products to find at the drugstore that is good quality. So when I found these ones, I was super happy because they have been regulars that I use a lot in my everyday makeup routine. So first of all, I have a pressed highlighter. I have two, and they are from Wet n Wild, and they are these two here. So first we have the Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Crown of My Canopy, which is a beautiful rose gold. And we also have the Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals, which is more of that champagne gold. I'm wearing Precious Petals on my cheeks today, and in my opinion, it looks comparative to any high-end highlight that I have of the same shade. So these ones are so inexpensive. I believe they're about $2.99 online, so that is incredible for a beautiful highlight. If you like more of the rose gold tone, or if you like more of the gold champagne, these ones are incredible. They are so smooth on the skin, they apply beautifully, and they just give that radiant glowing look to the skin. So definitely my favorite pressed highlighters for the year 2019. And for loose highlighters, I've loved using these ones from Colourpop. These are the Luster Dusts. I have the shade Nomi, which is more of a pearl, slightly light pink tone, and also the shade Au Revoir, which is a more bronzed gold tone. These ones give off such an amazing luminized look. If you want that intense highlight, these are the highlighters you need to try, the loose version from Colourpop. These are incredible. So once again, very affordable. If you're looking for a drugstore loose highlighter, I'd highly recommend trying out these. Okay, moving on to brows. I have a couple of favorite brow products. The first ones here are from ColourPop. I have the ColourPop Brow Boss Pencil and also the Brow Boss Gel. And these two I've used on my brows today. They are incredible. I love them so much. I love that the Brow Boss Pencil has the spoolie on one end to help comb through your brows. Then it has the really nice fine pencil on the other end. This one is perfect just to go in and add little flicks of brow hairs, and I just find that it looks so beautiful in the brows for more of that natural look. And then we also have the Brow Boss Gel, which has the tiniest little brush on the end, which is perfect to really get in and flick up the brows using the gel, and it does add some more color, being a colored gel as well. So really loved using these two products from ColourPop throughout 2019. And I've also really loved using this one from Maybelline. This is the Tattoo Brow Pomade. This one is incredible. In my opinion, it's just as good as Benefit, Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomades. And I just love the way it looks if you want that more of a stronger, fuller looking brow. This one is incredible. It's such a smooth, creamy product, and it just blends into the brows beautifully as well. So I find it quite easy to use. It's not too heavy. It's a little bit lighter than, say, the Dip Brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So it's a lot easier to use with a lighter hand. So if you haven't tried out this one from Maybelline, I highly recommend trying it. Now for eyeliners, I have a liquid eyeliner and some pencil eyeliners to mention. First of all, for a liquid eyeliner, I've absolutely loved using this one from NYX. This is the matte liquid liner. I find it hard to use liquid liners that are really, really liquidy. I prefer the pens just because they dry down matte more easily and they don't transfer up into my eyes. But this one here, being a matte liquid liner, it does dry quite quickly. So I have loved using this one, and it does have a really nice thin pen on the end here. So it's really easy to get in and draw a nice thin, precise line and to also do a wing. So I've loved using this one here from NYX. And for pencil eyeliners, I've been really loving using these ones from Maybelline. These are the Colour Show Crayon Kohl's, and these ones are some coloured ones that I've really enjoyed using for a pop of colour on the eyes. We have a purple, a blue and a silver. You can also get black and brown and just regular shades as well, which I've always used to line my waterline, and they are just such amazing creamy pencils that stay in the waterline. They don't smudge or come off. So these ones are amazing, and if you are looking for some coloured eyeliners, I would highly recommend trying these. Next up is mascara. I've had two favourite mascaras I've used from the drugstore throughout 2019. The first one here is hands down my favourite. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This one is incredible. It just gives my lashes such amazing volume, and it also helps to curl them as well. The wand is a little bit more of a curved shape, so it really curls and it lifts your lashes as well. So if you're looking for a new drugstore mascara, I would definitely recommend trying this one out. And another mascara I've loved using for more of a lengthening effect is this one here from L'Oreal. This is the Paradise Ecstatic Mascara. This one has a little bit more of a curved wand in the middle, so it reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex one, just a little bit thinner. And this one's really good for lengthening the lashes and also adding volume if you do a few coats of this one as well. So I have really been loving these two mascaras throughout 2019. And for lashes, hands down, my favorite brand of lashes from the drugstore is the Ardell lashes. They are just everything. They're so amazing. And my favorite styles are the Wispies and the Demi Wispies. I'm wearing the Demi Wispies today. They are the perfect shape and length for my eyes because I do have more hooded eyes. If I wear any lashes that are any longer, they just go right up to my eyebrows. You can't see any of the eyeshadow I've done on my eyes. So these ones are just perfect for me, and I love that they're a little bit more separated along the band, so you can also see the eyeshadow on the eyes as well. So hands down, my favorite drugstore brand of lashes, and probably my favorite brand of lashes overall is Ardell. So if you haven't tried these, you definitely need to try them. Now for eyeshadow, I have some favorite eyeshadow palettes. First of all, we have from Morphe, the Morphe and James Charles palette. This one was raved about for such a long time, and for good reason. There are so many amazing colors in here and you can create so many different looks. I really love the brighter colors in this palette. I've used quite a lot of the purple shades before, and I've used some of the olive greens as well. And then of course you've got your staple neutral colors and some beautiful oranges and reds as well. So this palette just pretty much has everything that you would need in one palette. If you're a makeup artist, I would highly recommend trying this one out. You would just get so much use out of it. I've definitely used this a lot on clients as well as on myself. And Morphe eyeshadows are definitely one of the best in the business in my opinion. They're very affordable and the quality is amazing. They're so smooth, very creamy to blend out, and they just look really pigmented and beautiful on the eyes. So I've definitely loved using this palette from James Charles and Morphe. And another Morphe palette I've really loved using this year is this one here. This is the Dare to Create 39A eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging on this one, it's beautiful. And this one just has your everyday go-to shades in here. I really love that they have a row of your neutral shades that you use in the crease and to contour the eyes or to add more definition, because I definitely use a lot of these shades quite often. And then you have such an amazing range of colors. You have some green, blue, some purples, some more red and orange tones. It's just got everything you need in one palette. So once again, if you're a makeup artist, these palettes are incredible. Or if you're just a makeup enthusiast and you love using different colored eyeshadows, definitely recommend trying out this palette. And lastly, I have this palette from ColourPop. This is the Rainbow palette here. If you love colored eyeshadows, you are going to be amazed by this one here. It has the most beautiful matte glitter shimmer shades in here. I've used this a couple of times in videos and I just love how they look on the eyes. ColourPop eyeshadows, once again, are so incredible and so affordable. The quality is amazing. They are so pigmented. They blend out beautifully on the eyes and I just love the formula. So highly recommend out trying ColourPop eyeshadows as well as Morphe. Okay, moving on to lips. And first of all, lip liners. There is only one brand I need to mention because they are hands down my favorite drugstore affordable brand lip liners, and they are from Morphe. These lip liners are everything. They are so incredible. My absolute favorite shade is called Sweet Tea, which is this one here. It's the most beautiful brown nude shade. I use this with so many different nude lipsticks and I absolutely love the color. The formula on these pencils are very creamy, very opaque, and they just blend out amazing on the lips as well. So definitely recommend trying out these from Morphe. They're very affordable and great quality. And the other two shades I really like are called Love Bite, which is a little bit more of a mauve tone color, and also Backseat Love, which is more of that pinkier peach color as well. So definitely recommend trying these. They are such amazing colors and really great formula. For lipsticks, I have two brands of lipsticks that I've really loved. The first one here is from Maybelline, and this is one of the Color Sensational lipsticks in the shade Baddest Beige, and this one is just incredible. Such a beautiful, natural, everyday lipstick. You can see I've worn this one quite a lot. It's just a beautiful nude, pinky peach, slight nude brown. It's just got everything in it, and it's just such a go-to everyday nude shade. It does have more of that cream finish to it, and it just looks amazing on the lips. So this one paired with Morphe Sweet Tea is such an amazing combo for a drugstore brand lip look. And the other brand of lipsticks I've loved using are from L'Oreal. These ones are the Color Riche Shine lipsticks. I have Coconut Plump and also Guava Plump. So these are plumping lipsticks. The packaging on these is incredible, so beautiful. So first we have the shade Coconut, which is more of your nuder peachy brown color. This one is so beautiful. Once again, they have more of the shine cream finish to them, but they look amazing on the lips if you want that more of a creamy lip look. And next we have the shade Guava, which is this most beautiful pinky coral color. If you're looking for a really nice pop of color on the lips, coral is so beautiful to wear, and this one looks incredible. It's not a very opaque, it's a little bit more of a shinier finish, but it just gives that touch of color on the lips, which looks really beautiful. So definitely recommend trying these ones from L'Oreal. And for liquid lipsticks, first of all, I've really loved using this one here from ColourPop. This one is the Ultra Satin Lip, and it's the Makeup Shayla times ColourPop collaboration. This one is called Slow Down. The most amazing, beautiful nude brown liquid lipstick. Looks incredible on the lips, and this is a satin finish, so it's a little bit more comfortable to wear. Doesn't dry down completely matte, but it does stay on the lips really well. So I love using ColourPop liquid lipsticks, and this one here has been my favorite one to use throughout 2019. Another brand of liquid lipsticks I've loved using is from Morphe. These ones are incredible. I love the formula. We have the shade Virgin, which is more of your neutral, slightly pinker tone nude color, and also the shade Hot Shot, which is this beautiful vibrant red. It's the shade I'm wearing on my lips today. They are so comfortable to wear. They do dry down matte, but they do not feel dry on the lips at all. They don't make my lips look chapped or dry or flaky or anything. and they do pretty much stay on all day. I've just been drinking a few times and literally my lipstick hasn't moved. So amazing formula, amazing quality, and also a very affordable price. And lastly, we have lip glosses, and I do really love using these lip glosses from Morphe. These ones are incredible. They are very opaque, pigmented lip glosses, and they just give that creamy look to the lips. They're not sticky at all, which I hate with lip glosses if they're a real sticky finish. These ones are more of that creamy, smooth finish. So we have the shade Boho, which is a really beautiful light pastel pink, and then also the shade Pop, which is a more of a slight peachy coral pink color, which is beautiful as well. So if you haven't tried out Morphe lip products, I highly recommend them. And the last lip gloss product I have is this one here from ColourPop. This is one of the So Juicy Plumping Glosses. This one is just the clear shade called Princess Cut, but this is such an amazing lip gloss. If you love that really shiny looking gloss look to your lips, this is the best one to use in my opinion from the drugstore. It does have that slight plumping finish to it, but it just looks incredible on the lips as well. So I definitely need to get some more colors because I love using the clear, but I could definitely use some more tinted colors, which would look beautiful on the lips as well. Okay, so those are all of the products in my Best of Beauty 2019 drugstore edition. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below what were some of your favorite drugstore products that you used throughout the year of 2019. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel down below, I'd love for you to join my little YouTube family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.